So the first race of the card here in Dingle 1990. Some of the horses now are already in the vicinity of leaving the parade ring. One I see going out there is Amber's Lady with Martin Devlin on board. The red silk with the purple sleeve. Also coming around there is an impressive winner of Ballina last time out. From under the rules, called Dingle Races. The Royal Orton silk with the blue chevrons. And then we go to Oarsman, the Mount of George Bourne. To Dingle 96 with the way the weather has been. But we cannot do very... Stephen Curtis riding for the runners now leading the parade ring. Oarsman goes down there. And then Canard Diamond makes its way out. So the runners on their way down there. Amber's Lady. On the far side of the track. Needs the jockey's title in Cork. Very, very established rider. And they're off and running. Yes, they're off and they're running this time, and the first to go on. Amber's Lady takes them along from on the inside, Lady Caroline. Also being linked along there in the white outside is from under the rules, is going on fairly handily. One going well there as well as Ordensman as they go down the far side of the track. Very, very little between the front runners coming in where they go around by the dip. Taking them along on the inside is Lady Caroline from wide of that with the improving. Harvest Moon makes strong from under the roofs. Then we go to Amber's Lady. One coming on the inside then is Ordensman as they go around the home turn. Ronnie Wilson improves and you're sincerely to the wide and good ground on the wide outside. One also trying to come from the rear of Castle View, and Denny's Pride is trying to come into it. As they come up on the inside, where it has been from the start, we have from under the rules takes them along. It's from under the rules about 3 parts of a linked up from Harvest Moon, where they get the Berlin one complete circuit of course to go. From under the rules, Harvest Moon. Formula V is one improving very snugly into third place. Then we go to Ordensman away back to Amber's Lady. One coming all the time is Lee Valley Queen in the green silk, improving into 5th position, going up the top of the track. But out in front, from under the rules, who's been there for quite some time, is being tracked now by Harvest Moon on the wide outside. Formula V is coming, good one improving in the fourth position is Lee Valley Queen. Amber's Lady is not out of it by any means. The rest seem to be struggling at the top of the hill, Castle View, the whole lot. The front five now are about 4 lengths up at this stage in the rest of the field. But Harvest Moon is the one now that's gone on from inside the rules in second place. About 3/4 of a length between them. It's Formula V then now is kicked on to take up the action. Formula V going on from the inside, Harvest Moon. But this Lee Valley Queen is not out of it by any means, coming down the far side of the track. It's Lee Valley Queen going on the wide outside, not challenging the Formula V in the inside. It's Lee Valley Queen and young G. Glenn. It's Lee Valley Queen going very wide from Formula V. Then we go back to Harvest Moon from under the rules. Princess clambering on. But the front two look to have it. The centre of the track. We have Formula V and Harvest Moon. It's Formula V coming up on the right outside. Formula V and Barry Garrity on the inside. Lee Valley Queen very close coming to the line. It's going to be very, very close. But Formula V got to the second place. Lee Valley Queen. Then we go back to the near Amber's Lady. Musical Queen from under the rules. Then we go to Harvest Moon. Back to Castle View. Back to Princess Palm. Owen's man finishes very quiet. Also finishing is there is Amber's Lady. And Volvo, and finally back to Kennard Queen. So that was a very, very close race. The first race of the yellow and black check kicks off Dingle in good style, going very well all over the country. And congratulations to him and to the winning connections on Formula V. So that's a good winner. The first winner of the afternoon, Formula V.
We lost.
All jockeys and horses coming back safely, which is the way we like to see it here. So we will now then proceed with the second race in the card. Which will be the Dennis Moriarty Plantire Plate, valued at £600 in open horse race, the distance 2 miles. The main sponsor, Dennis Moriarty. It's also sponsored by...
Now you have 1 minute to get the remainder of the horses into the parade ring, and this race is starting without shoes missing.
The horses are now leaving the parade ring for the second race of the afternoon. All going down there, passing clouds. This the trial for the Dawn Mills Derby on Sunday here. Local interest going down, Songbird, number 19, Paul Leggy in the plate. Jerry Callahan, go out to the announcing, outside of the announcing stand, please. Jerry Callahan. All the gates closed and all the stewards taking up their positions, please. Entries are now closed as well for the third race in the car. Right. For Pearl up there, North Barn coming down. They're all very eager to gain. The white flag is raised, and they're coming into line. The white flag is raised, and they're off and they're running. Songbird is the one that goes on the inside, but coming wide of that we have Red Alert. The field very well sprung out as they come up. Songbird is on the inside. Red Alert makes round. Kinnigerman is switched from the inside wide of that. Then we have Fort Turlock making headway coming up as they pass the standing ground into the country. Taking them along on the inside. Red Alert for Turlock to Kinnigerman. One going sweetly there on the wide outside is after 8 for Nathan Kelly. Kinnigerman being pushed wide to the rear of the early stages is Lee Barry Rover and Stevie B. Going into the dip where they just disappear and come back into view. Kinnigerman goes on for Turlock on the wide outside of that. Challenging in third position is Songbird going well, and then we have between horses after 8 wide of that. Stevie B, then we go back to Night or Never Again. At the top of the hill as they descend on the far side of the track. The order is still. On the inside, Kinnigerman for Turlock. In third place, we've got Songbird going well. After 8 is going well there as they go around the far side of the track and coming around Beanbound Turn for the second time. The first time, it's Kinnigerman, but for Turlock wide of that. Passing Cloud is going well in the wide outside. These are about 4 lengths up of Kinnigerman. Then on the inside, we've after 8. Songbird goes back. Lee Valley Queen is the one to the rear, and gone is Red Alert. At the far side of the track, we've a faller. Red Alert is gone. Well, we've somebody down there to help the jockey up, please. We picked them up in this pouring rain. On the inside, we've Kinnigerman. Passing Cloud is outside of that. It must definitely have heard the rain. Then we go back to Josh Burton going sweetly on Stevie B in third place up the hill. Then we go to Songbird in fourth place, which is being niggled along. Wide of that is after 8. Going up these 5 now, thrown clear of the rest of the field. John O'Mara is coming with My Fair Lady in the third position at the far side of the track. Then Lee Valley Rover has gone into 5th place. These have drawn significantly away from the English Challenger Never Again. At the top of the hill, the order is still out in front. Kinnigerman on the wide outside. My Fair Lady goes second. Passing Cloud is third. Stevie B is 4. Lee Valley Rover comes into. Then we go back to Stevie or Songbird, which is definitely not liking the pace at the far side of the track. The order is still. Out in front is Kinnigerman. My Fair Lady is the one that has come sweetly for John O'Mara on the wide outside. In third place then, we've Josh Byrne and Stevie B. As they come around the home turn, these 3 have drawn clear. Lee Valley Rover runs on in fourth place. Passing Cloud goes 5, and we've definitely got passing rain here this afternoon. As they come up, it's on the wide outside. My Fair Lady goes on. Kinnigerman is on the inside. We have in it between that then Stevie B is getting very, very strong. And the chairman ride from Josh Burton. As they go up and go out into the country, going on again. You can beat the experience of Wilson goes on and Kinnigerman from Stevie B in second place. My Fair Lady's finding nothing. Lee Valley Rover, Songbird is running on again. Also after 8, and Passing Cloud is definitely passing as they go along up the hill for the last time. The front 2 are significantly clear of the rest of the field. It's Kinnigerman, this good horse from Donegal, getting a very good ride from Ronnie Wilson. In second place, we've Stevie B is trying to come back into it again, and My Fair Lady is running on gamely in third place. And coming out of the pack again and trying to make ground is Songbird in fourth place. As they go up the top of the hill and descend towards Beanbound, it's still out in front. Kinnigerman going on now by about 4 or 5 lengths up on Stevie B in second place. In third place, My Fair Lady, and one coming all the time. Sweetly, if tiresomely, is Songbird. Lee Barry Rover and the Passing Cloud are being pulled up at the top of the hill. At the far side of the track, the order is still the same. The deficit is being reduced all the time. It's Kinnigerman, Stevie B in second place, running on as My Fair Lady in third place, seems to be pulling up. Songbird is challenging for that minor third position. As they come around the home turn, it's Kinnigerman. Kinnigerman from Tommy McLaughlin Stables in County Donegal. 6-7 lengths up on the second place. Stevie B, the backer will be for the minor places. Paul Leckie gets Longboard in the wide outside of My Fair Lady. That seems to be the only issue to be resolved. Coming inside the distance with a furlong to go. Clear the course, please. Clear that course. Get off the fences as well. Coming up to the line, Kinnigaman. A very, very easy victory. Kinnigaman takes it. Ronnie salutes the crowd. Kinnigaman takes it in second place with Stevie B. And then on third place we have Songbird. Come back. Ground very, very much against it. And then coming up with very tired fourth place is My Fair Lady. So the winner was number 9, Kinnigaman, as I saw. In second place was number...
Hold on, Willie!
Carol O'Donnell and Oisin Kelly to the weigh-in room, please. Carol O'Donnell and Oisin Kelly to the weigh-in room, please. There are people coming out there. Let's stand back and leave the horses back down into the parade ring, please. Stand well back. Obey these stewards. So again, for any latecomers braving the elements, the runners are number 1, Atlanta Blue, G. Gibbons, 3, Candy Castle, Ed Curtis, 5, Headman 8, Ardington, 7, Holy High Joe M. Brady, 9, My Van Laddie, Oisin Kelly, 10, Saltwater Lady, D. Hollian, 11, Summerhill Rose, P. Garrity, 12, Welsh Melody, P. John, and 13, Cross the Floor, M. Mosley. So we got the ponies into the parade ring, please. The ponies into the parade ring. Jockeys take up their mounts and get down to the start. Mike Sears to the weigh-in room, please. Mike Sears to the weigh-in room. Blue Stripe Silk. Going out there now, we've got Michael Brady and High Joe. That being followed on by Cross the Floor. And an interesting runner from the Northern Circuit, My Van Laddie with Oisin Kelly in the plate, the maroon silk, the white cross of Lorraine on the back. Summerhill Rose, which would be the amount of Barry Garrity, now will make its way into the parade ring. Going out there as well is number 1, Atlanta Blue, with G. Gibbons, the red silk and white races. And very shortly we get the 4th race of the afternoon underway. Yeah. With the owners of Fisherman, Night Owl stables, and they're off and they're running this time, and the one to get away there is High Joe takes them along. High Joe going along at a fair clip. The one to the raise his saltwater lady coming up into my dad as well. Where they go out into the country, taking them along, it's High Joe with the Welsh melodies making ground across the floor on the inside, and also going along with Summerhill Road. Going up the hill is High Joe from Summerhill Road, and then going is Welsh Melody in third position. Oisin Kelly comes with My Van Laddie and a determined challenge on the wide outside. Going up the far side of the track, being pursued in fifth place by a Glance of Blue, the other Welsh ponies to the rear. And Saltwater Lady's definitely not liking it. At the top of the hill, High Joe goes on now by about 3-4 lengths. From in second place, we've got a Welsh Melody. Running on through the pack is young Stephen Curtis in Candy Castle. As they go up to the hill and down to the Bean Bond descent, it's still High Joe's the one which has gone on by 3-4 lengths now from the Welsh Melody in second place. Coming all the time is My Van Laddie as they go around the far side of the track. The leader is coming back to the pack all the time. Has 6 or 7 lengths no advantage. My Van Laddie is the one improving sweetly in third place. Welsh Melody seems to be throwing her head up in the air as they come around the home turn. It's High Joe from on the inside, Welsh Melody wide at that. Then we've got My Van Laddie getting a determined ride from Oisin Kelly coming up inside the distance with a furlong to go. High Joe working very hard at jockeys. On the outside then we've My Van Laddie. My Van Laddie goes on now to complete a win for Brian Byrne. It's My Van Laddie from High Joe. And the one running on place is Candy Castle in third place. Coming up to the line, it's My Van Laddie, and on the inside Candy Castle takes second at High Joe third. And then we go back to Headman and Foot, Welsh Melody, and back to Across the Floor, and then a Glance of Blue, Saltwater Lady, and finally Summerhill Rose. So as I said, we're looking to kick off here with this good horse, going well I believe in the Scottish circuit. So now many of the horses are in the parade ring, and very shortly I think the jockeys will be taking up their mounts, and we will continue, and then we will proceed to the fifth race in the card, and then for many people the highlight of the card, the local Barney race, revived after many years, and some very top class horses in it. Number 20, the River Dancer, Kelly with the green and red chevrons, Night Owl, Barry Garrity, Josh Borden and Tara's Baby. Harry Lewis there, if they watch, we welcome him back to Dingle, one of the senior pilots. Very light colours there with the blue spots, waiting for his mount to come in. 'Twas there My Girl, or Forrester rides this. And Oisin Kelly on Catch the Wind, or Got You at Last, Zoshi. Positions. All stewards take up their positions, please. Going down there now, hollowed ground, taking quite a handful from M. Mosley, with the green silk and black sleeves. Of the course as well, we have Night Owl, the blinkered runner, Nail Fighter. One for the boys and Andrew Thornton, Josh Borden and Tara's Baby. With Michael Leahy, Morden's go along, and I think there's some cars getting stuck on the track. Michael Leahy, would you go along to the tractor please and start helping the cars out of the track? Would he go to the front of the stand, please, Michael Lee, to the front of the stand? There are people just walking in front of the horses. It's a bit ridiculous to carry on down there. They obey the stewards and get back off of the track. By me, I'm looking at the local ponies racing in Ballina. Going down, lightly bred pony. Lady Daisy going down, or sorry, Novelina. Change of name, Novelina. Paul Hollian. So this should prove to be a very interesting market when they get up this straight. They watch to the foresight. They're fairly jostling down there for River Dance there to the rear with El. So again, they're all back to the start. And yes, and we've got them going this time, and one that goes sweetly in the wide outside is Novelina. Also well there on the inside. We've got one of the Welsh runners and making headway there is Catch the Wind. Gotcha at last is trying to come into the picture as well. But coming up, it's Brown Lad is the one that takes them along as they go up and out where they get the bell. Brown Lad going on from in second place is Gotcha at last, making headway then in third place. We have Josh Byrne and Lady Tara's Baby as they go up the far side of the hill. We'll keep up with the front runners. Going along, Brown Lad is taking them along from Gotcha at last. Is going well in second place at the top of the dip. Going in where they disappear, coming back out of view. Brown Lad being tracked now by Gotcha at last. Tara's Lady is coming, and then Northern Pearl is making headway. Then we go to Novelina, and one coming from the rear is 13 Nail Fighters. Go down the far side and descend into Beanbone, past the boxes. It's still Brown Lad going on now by about 3-4 lengths. The deficit is slowly reducing. Gotcha at last slips finally. Northern Pearl is the one coming very sweetly in the wide outside for Brian Crowley. It's challenging to the lead down the wide outside. It's now the blinkered runner has taken it up. It's Brian Crowley, Northern Pearl, from in second place. Brown Lad is trying to come again. Gotcha at last. Novelina has been left with a lot of work to do. Then we go to Tara's Lady. But Northern Pearl and Barry Garrity from on the inside, the hard-working Brown Lad and Barry Garrity. Novelina's trying to come with a late run. Coming up inside the distance with less than a furlong to go. It's between Brown Lad on the inside and Northern Pearl on the outside. Very, very close as they come to the line. Brown Lad takes it from the second place. Northern Pearl and Novelina's third. Then we go back to Hiney. Gotcha at last. Neil Fighter. And then away back to Highlander and the rest of the field. So very, very close. There are people on the track. People on the track taking it there. So Gotcha at last coming back, and also Brown Lad. Number 3. Still horses coming back. Well, the owners of the horses taking part in the barney go along to the parade ring, please. Or into the weigh-in room.
You want sellotape?
Mike stairs to the steward's room, please. Mike stairs to the steward's room. So So if we could have the rest of the ponies into the parade ring, please. But John O'Donovan go along to the front gate. The following is the entries again for the fifth race. 1 is Ardent Lady, 5 is Eileen's Pet, 6 is Gypsy Lass, 8 is Lisa's Fancy, 10 is Melody Cool, 11 is Miss Melody, 13 Pocket Rocket, 15 is Shannon, 16 is Super Ram, 17 The Very Thing, 19 He's a Cracker, 20 is Jacko, and 21 is Cora Lass. The number 10 Claude is still missing from the first race. Would Mike Sears go along to the weigh-in room, please? Mike Sears, would you kindly go along to the parade ring, please? And while that has been resolved, the ponies are being mounted for the 153 pony race. Ardent Lady with Barry Geraghty being led out. Mike Sears to the weigh-in room if he's around. 21 there, Cora Lass. Joe O'Brien to the weigh-in room is well pleased. Joe O'Brien and Michael Sears to the weigh-in room. So the ponies, some of them are now leaving the parade ring. We'd ask the stewards to take up their positions. Paul Leckie there on The Very Thing. Our Forester and Super M. I can spend me the plus known son. They're being led out there. My owner is John O'Donnell. For Simon Dingle. And they're off and they're running. Yes, they're off and they're running, and the one going on. It's Paul Leckie on The Very Thing taking them along. On the inside centre of the track then, we've also going very well there, Pocket Rocket and Oisin Kelly. Coming up with one complete circuit of the course to go. They're taking them along, The Very Thing going along. One moving sweetly in the wide outside for Barry Geraghty's Ardent Lady. Going up the hill and facing the dip, it's The Very Thing going on by 3/4 of a length from Ardent Lady in second place. And then I think it's a Super M they're making considerable headway in third position on the inside. And very, very wide at that then we have Josh Byrne, and Shannon is trying to come into it as they go up the hill. It's taking them along, The Very Thing from on the inside. We have Ardent Ladies, the one coming sweetly in the wide outside. Also making significant headway there from the rear is Shannon as they go down the far side of the track. The order is still out in front. The Very Thing, which has been there from the start under Paul Leckie, Ardent Ladies going very well there, and one going wide of that and now challenging for the position is there Shannon with Josh Burns as they come around the home straight. It's Shannon going on now by about 3/4 of a length as they come around the home turn. Ardent Ladies being asked for a renewed effort, and one coming sweetly in the white outside, Lisa's Fancy with the lead blinker. There's a lot of rough riding going on as they come up the home straight. It's Shannon, but Pocket Rocket is the one coming on the white outside. Lisa's Fancy's on the inside, and one being switched to the rail. It's Super M. We're going to have one hell of a finish as they come up to the line. It's going to be very, very close. Lisa's Fancy just seems to me to be getting up the line. Lisa's Fancy takes it. In second place is Shannon. And in third place was Super M. Then we go back to Pocket Rocket, Miss Melody, Coral Lass. They're all going back up very tired horses. Eileen's Pet and number 3. Everybody stand well beyond the track.
Alan O'Keefe is riding number 1.
As far as I've been told, the race is off. I can't pick the horses up because of all of the as they come up and go out into the country. I'll try to pick them up. It's very, very dark. Some of them are going very well. T.T. Connor is there. but on the wide outside there, we've got number 5, Can't Say, going up. We'll try and pick them up. There are some of them being pulled up at the top of the hill. It's very, very difficult. As they go out into the country, TP is trying to come back into it. But number 7 there, Casey, is the one that's going on sweetly, going up the top of the hill. There's a long, long way ahead of the rest of the field. The pack are trying to close in. TP is trying to come again, is in goal for Shroudon, but not going very well here tonight. If it's the same TP from Main Street originally, now written in Galway, it's going down the far side of the track. It's still Casey as I make them out in the twilight. It's very difficult to pick the numbers of the second and third out. We'll try and get them as they come around the home turn. But it's still out in front, Casey going on now by about 6, 7 lengths at this stage. Really extending itself as they come around the home turn. A distance between them. Stand well back as they come around the home turn. It's out in front. Is Casey where he's been from the start, which give you the second and third and the balance of the field, which is non-existent at this stage as they come around. But Casey is the one that was there from the start, going very, very well, winning a distance as they come up. I think it's Casey, just to be absolutely sure, as the twilight is very, very, very bad. It's Lisa, I've been just advised, it's Lisa. As we will check it coming up, passing the post. Yes, it's Lisa, I got that mixed up. Lisa comes up and wins it. I was given the wrong information there in the twilight. In second place was number 5, Can't Say. And a very, very tight for the top. We're going to have a very, very tight photo finish between 6 and 4. So as I saw it, it was Lisa, number 20, was the winner, and the rest of them are coming up in the local pony race. David Star, and the whole lot of the winners coming up. Number 1, Baby. Stand well back, the ponies are coming back. Stand well back, please. That's Lisa Kavanagh, the owner of Fiona Kavanagh.
Tony, you had no horse in the bandy?
Definitely not. The last time I had a horse, it was only for going to the creamery. And at least now, the creamery comes to us. So, there's a different scene in that line anyway. But as horses go, and we were very proud yesterday evening to have a winner from this bowl. Fiona Kavanagh's horse, Lisa.
And she won yesterday in the bandy.
She won the bandy. And we were very proud of her. And as a sport person, I think it's great to see this bowl winners around here. But we are a wee bit
Racing anyway. Did you make any money today?
It has been my first day, my first time at the first day of Dingle Races in a long time. And I was happy enough with the day. Conditions were bad, and which were natural with the weather we were getting lately. But things ran off fairly well, and if a few more things came up, we'd be very, very happy.
You have no notion of getting a horse over for next year's bandy?
You would never know. If I could be enticed enough or something like that, we might.
Sponsorship, I suppose.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. You would never know if it'd come up.
Tell me, before I go, the game between Kerry and Mayo, who's going to win it?
Well, I'd say definitely. I think Kerry will. But, my prediction for the game would be a draw.
And you'll go to the All-Ireland then when we win the replay?
Definitely, yeah.
Thanks, Tony, very much. Thank you.
Thanks very much,
Yeah.
Tommy. Thanks, lad.
And the starters go down, get themselves ready and down to the start. Runners are in, so we will hopefully try and get this race off within the next 5 minutes. If the stewards would start taking up their positions and closing off the entrances and the exits, we will try and get this race off fairly shortly. 9 going to post. Should be a very interesting race. Jim McCarthy to the front of the announcing stand, please. Jim McCarthy, take up your position to the front of the announcing stand, please. Going out there, the white silk with the triple black diamond and red sleeves. Barry Garrity coming out there. Right, Castle View. '27 coming in there, Rinkus Sorry. So Rinkus Sorry coming in there, that's Eugene Gillen there. On Tic Tac. 9. So the horses going out there, Rinkus Sorry taking quite a hold as they come up there. Also making their way out there is Tic Tac. Eugene Gillen going out on a Tic Tac. Number 29 going out there, I think that's Ronnie Wilson coming out there. Hang on. Book I think will have to be put up because of the non-runner. Hollow ground. They're off and they're running. And one showing early pace there, Tic Tac is making ground. But as Rinkus Sorry goes on and taking them along at a fair clip, also making headway there is Fisherman in the wide outside. Between horses we've got Correlate coming up where they go out into the country in very wet and testing conditions. It's taking them along at a fair clip. Rinkus Sorry going on from Correlate to the outside, the Fisherman riding the rails. Then we go back to Tic Tac also making ground there. On the wide outside is Eugene Gillen and Tic Tac. The one to the rear of the early stages is Top Gun going out and up into the dip, disappearing out of my view for a second, and when they come back in, Rinkus Sorry taking them along at a nice place, Correlate improving on the outside, Fisherman goes 3, and then we go to Melissa in 4th place and Shane O'Donnell as they go up on top of the hill. One improving as well on the outside, Melissa's coming there. Tic Tac is not out of it by any means. The front 6 have gone on now 4 or 5 lengths ahead of the rest of the field. Around by Bean Bond, turning and into the rain they come, and it's on the inside, Rinkus Sorry. Fisherman is on the outside in 2nd place wide of that. We have Correlate coming again for Barry Garrity. Also trying to come there with a run is Tic Tac and Eugene Gillen. Melissa's gone some way back, but I wouldn't discount her or rule her off as they come up and go out again. So they come up with one complete circuit of the track to go. Rinkus Sorry, the Fisherman on the inside, this massive horse from Donegal. Wide of that on the outside we have Correlat. Where they get the bell and one complete circuit of the course to go. It's Fisherman, and one coming up there is Kathleen Stream, Correlat. Drinkasori goes back, Tic Tac is there. Melissa's been asking for a go. Ferrari is being pulled up, and Top Gun is out of it at this stage as they go up the far side of the track and off Autumn for the last circuit. Fisherman between horses, Kathleen Stream, and then we go to the wide outside, and Barry Garrity and Correlat, and these are 2-3 lengths up on the remaining horses coming back into view. These front three are working very, very hard. Kathleen Stream is trying to be pressed against, but Fisherman is on the inside. Tic Tac has gone on now, and there's going to be a good battle with Correlat coming back to the rest of the field as they go around the far side of the track. It's still out in front. Fisherman, I think, is the one. It's very difficult to pick them out. The rain is really pouring down on everybody here, but Tic Tac and his next round. Fisherman is still there. As they come around the home turn, we'll try and pick them up as they come in. It's very, very difficult with these silks and wet glasses to try and pick them out. I think it's the Fisherman who has been there. It's Eugene Gillen, Tic Tac. So it's very, very difficult because the colours are really wet. I think it's Tic Tac who just can pick them out. It's Tic Tac and Eugene Gillen. Gillen rides the winner in Dingle. He's first in the campaign. There's an exceptionally good horseman coming up. Kathleen Stream, he is his Tic Tac dog. Well done, Eugene Gillen. Well done, Eugene Gillen. In second place we've got Kathleen Stream, and third place is Correlat. And then we go back to Melissa running on in fourth place. She's very wet in testing conditions. So back in the winning cycle again. That's see? Will the people stand well back? There are horses coming back down from the top of the track. Will people stand well back and don't cut off the gates, please? There are people walking over and back, and horses are coming back down again, please. Just cut off the gates, please. Cut off the gates, and people should be stand back behind the stands until the horses are back down. There are 2 more horses coming back down.
Jimmy, you're back after so many years. Where are you pitched now?
Over in Rochester, Minnesota.
You're in the medicine department, is it?
Surgical department, neurosurgery department, Mayo Clinic.
Tell me, how long is it since you won Dingle Races?
I was here last year, hoping to be here again this time next year. Make it a regular outing.
Do you make it an annual trip? You do?
So far, so good.
And what you think of it this so far?
Huh? Well, I just arrived. I got down today, so far so good. Hopefully the weather stays well in our favour. Let's get some good racing.
Tell me, how was the crack over in America?
Good, enjoyable. Tough work, but it's not home, but it's the next best thing.
There's a man, I suppose, that you'd wish should be here today, but he can't be here, but he'd have loved to be here today.
He's the old man. He's with us here in spirit, I suppose. He's down in Nelligan still at this time, trying to get him out of it. But
that's part of Dingle Races. That's part of Dingle Races.
I remember ever making a first race.
And you've brought along?
This is Caroline Dooley.
Caroline from Dublin. Yeah.
Dublin. Are you in America as well?
No, I'm living in Dublin.
All the time?
Yeah.
Is this your first trip to Dingle Races?
Oh God, no. Well, I was here last year, but Dingle has a special place for me. I used to go to the Gaeltacht when I was very young.
Oh,
You know, very young.
Learning the Irish, is it?
That's right. That's right. So it's a special place. Like, I love coming back down here.
I see you'll probably be entered for the best dressed lady today.
Well, I hadn't any intentions of, but we'll see. I thought I was going to have to jump over the ditch down there. But
You got to tell her about that.
should have brought my wellies.
Jim, you have no tip for us today?
Huh?
Have you any tip for us?
I was told on the way in, Noel Callahan told me, Tic Tac for the big one. So I suppose I'll probably end up with toe, but we'll try anyways.
You will lose some of the dollars you have made. You will lose some of the dollars.
With the exchange right now, Asher will try. We'll have to touch BB for a few bob.
Jim, thanks very much and enjoy the race.
The start to the far side of the track for the straight sprint. Could we have the remaining horses into the parade ring, please, for this open sprint? It'll be very, very difficult identifying these horses, but we'll try and do our best here.
I wonder how come I got such a good start.
Well, also good to see Eugene Dillon getting back amongst the winners. Very good horseman. The result of the first race was called the winner, all right. Tic Tac 28 was the winner. Kathleen's something was second, and Castleview was third. That winner was called OK. There's an on-runner in this race is being withdrawn. Number 18, Night Owl is an on-runner. So that reduces the field to 9 runners. The result has been called. I can't do any more. So some of the horses are now leading the parade ring. Again, people will have to bear with us because it's going to be very, very difficult picking out winners. Young Stephen Curtis gone up there, got you at last. There's a horse gone up in front of the track. There are people walking up across the track. But let's stand back and the stewards close off the gate. There's horses gone up at the top of the track. Close the main gate. That's Paul Leckie gone up, and yes, sir. And then Colin, and then Brown Lad, going back down the Summerhill Road. Hi, Joe. They're all very, very eager to get off in this sprint. Another false start again. They're off, sorry, they're off and they're running. And just picking them up at the top of the hill, kicking along there, Glen Lady, but Celia goes in the wide outside and Brown Lad is making considerable headway. These three are well ahead. Celia takes him along now by about 3 lengths and Brown Lad is being niggled along. On the wide turn, it's Celia from Brown Lad, it's Flying Tony from Donegal, but Brown Lad kicks on now as they go around the thing with Celia in second place. They're all trying to make adjusting for positions as they come around the home turn. It's Brown Lad going on with Celia coming very, very wide. Harry Lewis is opted for the good ground. We're going to have a good battle on this treasure. Brown Lad for Adrian Brown is coming inside the distance. Brown Lad is kind of going on there. It's very difficult for me to pick them out with the glasses as they are. Brown Lad is the one coming up to the line. We pick up the second pony as they go past. It's been improving all the time on the right outside. We're going to have a very, very close finish. Brown Lad takes it. In second place is number 17. In third place is number Summerhill Rose. And that at last was third. We will be in and the judge's confirmation. People coming back and running onto the track. Just stand well back, please. Stand well back, please. Stand well back, please. Stand well back. We're trying to pick them up there. So that's another one for Donegal. A very, very tight finish. Just stand well back there now as the horses come back. The horses coming back there. That's Brown Lad, a super pony on the Northern Circuit, completes a very quick double here this afternoon. We apologise about the picking the horses up, but it is very, very difficult out there.
Shane, Vincent, whatever they call it, you're a frequent visitor to Dingle Races every year. You remember the old characters that were in Dingle long ago?
I do, Tom, I do, yeah. I've missed 2 meetings in 20 years. I remember my first meeting, my father, God rest the man's soul, I was about 4 or 5. And it was a day similar to today's weather. And he threw the raincoat and the top boots at me and hauled me out. And I have fond reflections of my first day Dingle Races, sitting in the swinging boats and the rain pouring down top of me. And my father trying to put down a few bob on the horse. And ever since then, the bug has bitten and I'm here, as I say, every year virtually.
But you remember the likes of Paddy Barrett and...
Paddy Barrett, Thomas Ferreter, Benny Malone, great men who supported the races for years and years and really worked hard to make the races a successful meeting, which they have been really year in, year out.
Which, when you came first at that time, the races, there's a big difference in the races today.
Yes, well that time, you see, the focus mainly for kids was the swinging boats and the amusements. The horse part of it was really just a side event, you know, but it has changed down through the years now. You see, the word has gone out that Dingle is a great race meeting, and you have more and more now coming with horses, you know, eager to test their animal on this ground, which is a great track, great running track.
You're introducing another man to the races this year?
Good buddy of mine, yes, good buddy of mine. I've been at him a few years now to come down for Dingle Races, and he finally has made it. Aidan Kern, an Offaly man, now living in Tralee since about 2 months ago, and he's here today for his first meeting now, and I'm delighted he could make it.
Aidan, what do you think of the races so far?
It was a very enjoyable day, and I had to say that Mr. M was our money saver for the day. He left a few bob to us. We have enough now to buy our supper out of Mr. M. And it's a lovely spot, beautiful spot, but heavy going. At least the sun is beginning to shine now. It should have shined earlier today, but we had a great day.
You'll be back again next year?
Oh, we'll be back tomorrow. And next year, please God, if we're still alive.
Vincent, one last question before we go. We have to bring up the football.
You do.
What do you reckon that the boys will do today?
I would be hoping, of course, Tommy, for a win, but you know, it's a Kerry team that's showing a lot of promise. But I think there's a little bit more to be brought out of them. You know, it's an evenly contested game tomorrow. Mayo have trained very hard. They've put in a lot of preparation, and they are hungry for success as well. You know, they've been deprived of it for a number of years. But I would be hoping, you know, Crow Park, Kerry, you're always worth a few points there, and I think with a bit of luck they will go on to the All-Ireland final.
You'll give the vote to Kerry tomorrow?
I give the vote to Kerry, yes.
Right. Thanks, lads. Thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of the meeting.
We'll do that.
Especially for Rose Bond, and she hasn't had the entries. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 8. Distance of this race, 1¼ miles. Would Brendan O'Connor from Ballyhay go up to the band, please? Brendan O'Connor from Ballyhay up to the father's band. So, the third race, if we have the ponies in, some of them will be in the parade ring. Number 1 going down there is Al. 2 is Blue Nun going out of the parade ring now. Then we've got Andrew Boston on First Lady, Forest Lady. Yes, and we have the runners are off and running, so everybody take up their positions, the stewards. The one going on is Blue Nun, goes on by about 2 lengths from Forest Ladies in second place, then Wagtail has been niggled along there. Also there the grey guys to the rear, and this to the last as they go down the far side of the track. It's still taking them along, Blue Nun, about 3 lengths up on Forest Lady in second place. Making headway in the wide outside, then the grey guy also being niggled along and to join the pace now. His out goes wide of that. Wagtail is also there as well. As they come around the home turn, it's very difficult to pick these horses up, but the one going sweetly in the wide outside is out. Running the rail on the inside, we've got Blue Nun. Then Forest Lady's coming. Wagtail is going, or not Wagtail, but the grey guy goes to the good ground on the wide outside. About 3 lengths between first and third as they come up. There's a bell, get the bell and go out to the country for the last time. Taking them along on the inside. We've Alf that's now taken it up. It's out taking them along from in second place, Cocktail. And then in third place gone up the hill, Wagtail as well there as well. The grey guy's been out to get about it, Blue Nun and Forest Ladies out of it at this stage. The front two look to be the Danger Ponies. It's out going on now. In second place and being niggled along on the wide outside is Cocktail, and the grey and Wagtail then has been put along under pressure in third place as they go up the hill for the last time. It's out. From in second place we've got Cocktail, and then Wagtail yes, as they go up to the top of the hill. These three have drawn some way clear of the field. The grey guys looking at potential danger as they come around the far side of the track. On the inside we've out wide of that, this Cocktail is out to make it out, and then we go back to Wagtail with the grey guy coming all the time with a renewed effort. It's closing the gap at the far side of the track. Out goes on. Cocktail is getting a hard ride from young Stephen Curtis. Wagtail has been asked to get about his work, but the Danger Pony at this stage has to be Vinnie's Glen, the grey guys. They come around the home turn. About 3 lengths between first and fourth. On the inside out, wide of that on the outside we've got Wagtail and Cocktail, and then we go to Wagtail and the grey guys, they come up. This is going to be one very good finish and a very close one. On the inside it's out. Then making ground all the time on the outside is the grey guy, but it's, I can make it out. Wagtail and Michael Brady have gone on. He's kind of switching his wig up in the tail, but coming up to the line. Wagtail, but Alpha's come up with a renewed effort on the wide outside, but it's going to be very, very close. Yes, I think it's number 8. Yes, Wagtail in second place was Alpha. In third place was the grey guy, and then we go to Cocktail, and the rest of them have been pulled up at this. As we thought, we wait the weigh-in and the judges' confirmations of minor facings. The cooperation of owners will be greatly appreciated now. If for the feature race, all the horses for the main mile are saddled up and got into the parade ring as we seem to have got a bit of bright weather here in Dingle this afternoon. For an hour or so we could get maybe 2 to 3 races run off fairly promptly. The cooperation of owners in this respect would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Alfred.
Paddy Begley from Tradone.
Indeed.
It was a long time since I seen you. You were gone for so long.
Indeed, I'd said no. In fairness, it's about 15 years since I was at the races, and I just came back for nostalgic reasons, I suppose, more than anything else. And well, as far as I can see, it's as good as ever. Tell the truth. Maybe the rain put a few people off, but I had a great day anyway. Although I lost a few pounds.
Tell me, what are you doing now? Where are you stationed now as the man, say?
Oh, I'm stationed in Carlow. I've been there now since '81, and Well, I was involved with a bit of music up there, so it was very hard for me to come back during the summer. Like, summer is nearly the best time for the music, so all the good weekends, like say, like the regatta and the agricultural show and things like that, like I can't make it back because they're big days and big weekends above in Carlow as well, like, you know.
But you're teaching in Carlow, is it?
Indeed, yeah. Since 81, primary teaching.
You'll be back again next year, I suppose.
Well, I don't know. I lost 50 pounds today. Now, I don't know after that.
Tell me something. The big difference was a young fella coming out here long ago with your father and the whole lot of them as it is today.
Well, I suppose for a grown-up, there's a different aspect to it. Like I'd be more now into the bit of a bet and that, whereas as a child, like I was more into the hurdy-gurdies, as we call them, and the stalls and things like that. I even see this young lad there, young nephew I have, and he was more interested in the stalls and the darts and and buying things. Like, it's a different aspect, like when you grow up, like, you know.
But that's part of Dingle Races, I suppose, the stalls and all this sort of hullabaloo that goes on.
Oh, indeed, yeah. The only thing, I suppose, if I come back again maybe tomorrow, with the help of God, I can make up my losses. That's my only concern now, in fairness.
Listen, Paddy, thanks very much, and enjoy the rest of the meeting.
Indeed. Thank you.
So again, just to give you the runner, it's the Guinness plate valued at £1,000 and the Robert Casey perpetual solid silver plate. An open horse race, the distance 1 mile. The main sponsor is the Guinness Group Sales. It's also sponsored by McCarthy's Bar, Nelligan's Bar, Sean Morton, Williams Restaurant, and Eileen Brosnan of Lac-Array. Some of the horses are jockeys taking up their mount. Mike Errol, the North Forester. Would they sure take up, would the people at the gates take up their positions, please? So, Novalina comes in there. Ronnie Wilson there taking up the mountain Black Velvet. Mike Errol leads the parade ring. So some of the runners coming out there. Mr. M. Mosley, Harry Lewis there on Shandon. Northern Terrell ran well yesterday afternoon. Garrett Darrett coming out there. Mark Thomas and Michael Brady going out. Harvest Moon there, very sporting owner, a man who's been extremely helpful to the Dingle Race Committee is Seamus Brown. Great credit is due as well to clear the track again, please. The white flag is raised. There's tossed all back again. They're just coming in. They're waiting for Northern Pearl and Mark Thomas to go back in. They're off and they're running. Mark Thomas breaks well there and also on the inside. We have Mark Thomas taking them along. Novalina also well up there is Harvest Moon. They get the bell first time and go out in the Golden Mile. It's taking them along at a very good clip. We've got Jacko as well up there. Novelina's making headway. Also making ground there on the wide outside is Mr. M as they go up the hill and out for the last time. Jacko takes them along. Mark Thomas riding the rail. Harvest Moon goes on. Novelina's being picked on. Mr. M and my girl has been asked for an effort. We've gone up the hill. Jacko takes them along from it's Mr. M in second place, tracking that as they go up and into the dip. Coming back into the pack, Jacko, my girl in second place, Harvest Moon is third. Northern Treasure, Shannon is making considerable headway from the rear, challenging for the position. The rest of them look to be going nowhere at this stage, going down the far side of the track. It's Jacko from Mr. M. Then gone the inside is Northern Treasure. Shannon and Harry Lewis are going challenging for the third position. At the far side of the track, it's Mr. M taking them along. 3 parts of a length from Jacko on the inside, then coming all the way from the rear. We've got Shandon, Northern Treasure, and one improving all the time is Black Velvet in the 5th position, with Ronnie Wilson in the blade and challenging. And also trying to come there as well, we have my girl as they come around the home turn. We're going to have one good finish into this mile. It's Jacko. Jacko taking them along. Also making headway there, we have my girl, and walking for Black Velvet, and my girl is on the wide outside, and Mr. M. They're all going for the good ground on the wide inside here next to the rail. We have my girl as they come up. We're going to have a very close finish, Mr. M. Black Velvet riding wide on that, and the inside of Noveline is going to be very, very close and a very tight finish coming up. We will see how it goes. Yes, number 12, Mr. M gets up from in second place. With number 31, I'd make it. And on the inside then, we had 17, Novelina. Is still coming back down off the track, and mostly they're saluting a good winner coming back. They'll be singing in the valleys tonight. Joe O'Brien to the weigh-in room straight away. Joe O'Brien to the weigh-in room straight away. Again, as we saw, the very, very tight finish there. Still a few horses coming back up there. So 12, 14, 15, 18, and 19 is bits and pieces. All right? A veterinary surgeon to the weigh-in room, please. So some of the jockeys now will get the ponies into the parade ring, and we'll get this race off, and we'll try and get the show completed before the rain comes back. So all the rest of the ponies into the parade ring, please. Super Ram there in our Forester. Mr. Humble with a with. Corolla. Corolla there and Ryan Crowley. Mr. Melody here, Williams. Would the starters get to the start, please? Silver Ram, Candy Castle and Stephen Curtis makes its way down. Triple X, John O'Mara going down. Lisa's Fancy, Michael Brady, won very impressively in this pony yesterday. A Queeting Super Ram going out. Natty Kelly and Mr. Humble. Cora Lance goes down. Miss Melody. A. Williams to change his silk. Super M or Forrester. The distance of this race is 1.5 miles. So, the 11 runners making their way down to start. Triple X, the books are short and betting without Lisa's fancy. Stewards to their positions, please. Stewards to their positions, please. Candy Castle walking around there. Candy Castle is there. Natty Kelly and Mr. Humble. Monty's Glory. Nathan Kelly. Entries close at the up of this race for the last race in the card. All very eager to get away there. Yeah, it's just announced it. Entry to close to the last race. Monty's Gold going back there. Nathan, or Asheen Kelly with a change of silk. And they're off and they're running, I think. Yes, they're off and they're running, and we've picked them up. One going along there is Miss Melody as they come up, and the wall of horses on the inside as well. Mr. Humble on the inside riding the race. Then we go to Miss Melody, and wide of that we've got Super M as they go up and out into the country. Taking them along now, taking them along the Bear Cliff. Mr. Humble leads the pack going up the hill. On the inside then, making ground is Candy Castle, and wide of that on the outside, we've got Monty's Glory trying to come there as well. Also trying to make ground there is Super M as they go down and into the dip. We'll pick them back up when they disappear coming back in. It's still out in front. Number 11 is Mr. Humble. In first place, wide of that and the wide outside, then it's Super M, and then we go back. Candy Castle is trying to come with a run. One trying to improve there as well is Triple X as they go down the far side of the track, kicking along. Monty's Gold, which is Mr. Humble, who's been there from the start. In second place, then we have Super M as they come around. The home turn where they get the bell and go out into the country again. In front, it's Natty Kelly kicking along on Mr. Humble with his white face. He's been there from the start. They're very, very tired horse. The Super M is trying to come there in the wide outside. Also trying to make headway there is Triple X. Also trying to come up into contention is Candy Castle is there to the rail. Also there is Josh Byrne and Shannon in fourth place going well as well. These horses are really covered in mud as they get the bell and go out into the country for the last time. Riding there, Super M between horses, 12 on the outside then. Monty's Gold is coming up and challenging again. From 11 is Mr. Humble and Nathan Kelly. The Kelly brothers fighting out first and second. But one going sweetly then is Candy's Castle trying to come on the inside, going up into the dip. They have one complete circle, or one on the last circle. They're riding very, very hard at this stage. Mr. Humble, Monty's Gold, and Candy Castle is trying to come into contention as they go up the far side of the track, in and out of the dip. Candy's Castle has gone wide now to try to take it up, but Josh Byrne and Shannon are the one that have taken it on now at the top of the track. From Candy's Castle is trying to come with a run again as they go down the far side of the track. Super M is going back on the inside as well. Shannon is trying to make headway. This is really a very, very competitive race as they go around the far side of the track. Shannon is on the inside. Triple X is the one that's going on the wide outside. Candy Castle is there. These four have drawn clear of Super M. but the one with a bit of power at this stage is Triple X and John O'Mara have stolen on about 3 parts of a length from Josh Byrne and Shannon on the inside. Oisin Kelly is trying to make ground there as well on Mr. Gold as they come around the home straight with less than a furlong to go. It's Triple X. Candy Castle is trying to come there as well. Also trying to come back into it and getting a very, very determined ride is Monkey's Gold. As they come inside the distance, wide of the track also, Super M is trying to come back. These are very, very tired horses. As they come up to the line, Triple X is trying to peg it. He's been trying to be pegged back on the inside. It's Triple X, but improving all the time. Super X is coming again. Coming up to the line. Triple X is coming up. In second place, Candy Castle. In third place was Monty's Gold. It's Irene the odd, so that's unofficial. From the fast finish, they going back. Father of both Nathan and Oisin. Getting a big round of applause there, very popular man, Triple X. John O'Mara. Just everybody stand well back there. Brian Crowley comes back. Smile in his face. So that's it for that race. We wait the weigh-in judge's confirmation and we'll try and get the horses off before the rain comes on again. And
Thomas, what everyone wants to know in the races now, are you a Donegal man or a Kerry man?
I'm Kerry bred and Donegal owned at this stage.
Thomas
would be with Dingle, like, but I'm living in Letterkenny, you know, finest place in the country and great people up there. So half and half, I think, at this stage, Tommy.
It was tough out there today, wasn't it?
It was very tough over the past 2 days. There was a lot of effort put into running the races, as you know yourself. It's difficult at the best of times with the good weather. But I think it typifies the spirit of the race committee here, that we soldiered on when it really got rough. Last night I don't think I've ever seen weather as bad or rain. Like, you know, I had to get a new pair of binoculars today because it was so dark out there, because some of the colours are very difficult. But it just typifies the effort that's always put in here. You know, things may not always be 100% okay, but everybody tries their best. And I think it was a great tribute. It was great to see here this afternoon the owners, trainers and jockeys and the whole lot, that we didn't get the meeting going until 3:30, 4:45, and we were finished at 6:30 with very good fields of horses. But we can't do anything about the conditions. It's just unfortunate. You know yourself, we got away with it with years, but we had to pay. But I think great credit to everybody for the effort that was put in, you know.
There were some good finishes there, Thomas. You were watching them on the line today.
Yeah, there was some excellent racing there. A horse that I'm very impressed with is that Formula V. I think he will be a very, very good horse. One young man that rode a great finish there today, he was second, I think, in the 15 hands, was young Stephen Curtis. You know, for a lightweight jockey, like, he didn't get up on the line, but by God, he never ever gave up, you know. He really let it in, like, and kept going. But they deserve great credit, like the jockeys. It's just unfortunate that the track is, you know, I don't think you would see that type of racing ground at a point-to-point meeting in the middle of March. We're now into August where we should have good ground, you know.
Do you go racing in Donegal, Tom?
Yes, we race every Sunday. I do the race commentary there, and I do a lot of the meetings down the country now. And it's great to see cooperation between the rules in Donegal and in the Midlands. You know, racing is only going to survive, this type of racing, where you have cooperation between people. Like the block insurance thing that was done by Pat Griffin. I think that's an excellent example of cooperation between the various bodies. And here this afternoon now, Eula Dare was down on holidays, you know, for 3 days, and I asked him last night would he give a hand, because he has vast experience in taking entries in Donegal, and he sat in there, and he's after having a very serious heart operation, and that's the interest that man has on it, you know.
But would the racing be as up to the same standard above as it is here?
Yeah, it would, because we race every Sunday in Donegal from Easter Monday on. You know, we're handicaps and everything like that. Racing is very, very competitive up there, you know. Like, I have a horse up there, but unfortunately she's out of action. She was injured here last year, and we thought we'd have her back for the Derby, but looking at it now, like it's just as well that she's off out in the field of grass, like she has to be looked at by a vet, because she would definitely not like that thing out there, you know.
I suppose next year, Tom, all we can hope for is a finer weather and the same standard of racing.
I think the committee like here that do Trojan work to get this meeting off, it's not easy, and when you get the weather against you, it's difficult. Like tomorrow night now, I suppose, when we're all steamed up. You know, my usual one is that I won't be back no more. I'll be telling our brother and Gainey tomorrow night about 12 o'clock. But then I suppose, you know, after a while then James Cornell's kind of getting fed up with that story, you know. You'll be a bit under the weather and you'll say, well, that's me out now for life. But I suppose, sure, we're mad. We'll be back again next year.
You'll be back again next year, Tom. Tom, I hope to see you back anyway next year.
We'll be together anyway, New Year's Day, sure, one of the pieces. The over 35s.
I don't qualify for that yet.
Oh no, you were out.
Thanks, Tom. Right. Thank you very much. Bye.
So the runners, if we could have the horses into the parade ring, please. And will the stewards for the last race this evening take up their... Brian Crowley rides Playboy. Hollowed Ground makes its way out there. And we have Playboy, Brian Crowley, Why Me? So Andrew Thornton makes his way out. One for the boys, the red Florence over there. Jay Carroll, the white silk with the triple black diamond back in front. Hollowed Ground is there, one for the boys, Why Me? And Eugene Gillen looking to complete a double on tactic after winning here this afternoon on tic-tac. Inspiration with Nathan Kelly. Hopefully we get them off shortly and try and conclude the racing here on what has been atrocious weather conditions. But the show had to go on. Formula V, Barry Garrity dismounting at the start. Again, I think it's a compliment to the race committee here this afternoon to have undertaken this task. Normally a very difficult task to run racing, but this has been twice as hard with the weather, which has been very, very unfavourable. And all the... I'm sorry, mile and a quarter. A mile and a quarter race. I think yes, they're off and they're running. It's a mile and a quarter horse race as they go up to the top of the hill. One for the boys in tactic on the wide outside. 3 lengths up to Why Me Week, then go to Formula V, Hollowed Ground on the inside. Inspiration rides 6th place as they go down the far side of the track. And number 2, Florence horse, looks very, very well out of it at this stage. We keep up with these front runners as they go down the far side of the track. 1 for the boys in tactic. Formula V goes wide on the outside. Why Me's in 4th, then we go to Hollowed Ground. Back to Inspiration in 6th place, and these have drawn well clear of the rest of the field. Around by Beanbomb turning up home into the straight, where they will have 1 complete circuit of the course to go. Formula V goes wide, and the end riding the rail is 1 for the boys. Tactic and Eugene Gillen come along. Then we go to Why Me and Inspiration is trying to make headway. Hollowed Ground has been switched in between horses by Harry Lewis, and they're very, very well clear of Florence, and I think coming also there at the far end of the field, coming up where they get the bell and 1 complete circuit to go. It's Formula V, but Hollowed Ground on the inside. Tactic and Eugene Gillen well placed here. Why Me running well. Andrew Thornton slips up on 1 for the boys. And Inspiration, and these 6 have drawn really clear of the rest of the field. Going up on into the dip. Hollowed Ground is the one that has made significant headway on the inside. Formula V goes on now by 3 parts of a length, but Eugene Gillen and Tactic is coming again. Why me is not out of it. Inspiration is trying to come back in as they go up into dip for the last time, and following that, going well back at this stage. One for the boys really just testing the going. But Formula V is the one going on with 9 stone 12. However, Harry Lewis is in second place, going comfortably on hollowed ground. Tactic is trying to come back into it for Eugene Gillen and Inspiration running on in 4. Then we go 5 Chinese that come around by Bean Bond, turning into the home straight. Formula V has about 4 or 5 lengths up, but Gillen is coming on Tactic as they come around the home turn. Between horses in second place is hollowed ground. Inspiration is running on sweetly in 4, and then we go to Wyme at 5. They're all going for the centre of the track. Formula V in hollowed ground. Tactic is coming, and Inspiration is by no means out of it. We're going to have a very, very good finish. Formula V, hollowed ground. Tick, Tactic, and then Inspiration as they come up the home straight. On the wide outside, we're looking for the good ground. Formula V in hollowed ground on the inside. On the outside, then we have, it's going to be very, very tight. Formula V, hollowed ground, photo finish. Then we go to Tactic, and then back to Inspiration. I would not like to call that one. That's one for the judges, themselves as they come back. Come back.
3 over there.
So, very, very close. I would not like to call that. So all the horses going back.
Harry Lewis all the way from South Wales. The going was heavy today.
Very, very heavy. Holding ground, very, real testing ground it was.
Tell me, how long did it take you to get over here?
10, 12, I think it was 16 hours. Boat on the road, like, it was 16 hours it took us.
So, Dingle Races must be good to be travelling that distance.
It is very good, yes. It's enjoyable as well. It's a good crack over here. It's very good.
You were here years ago, you were saying?
The first time we came here was 10 years ago, 1986. We fetched 5 of our best Welsh horses over, and it was a 2-day meeting then, and we had 1 winner on the Sunday.
Did you have any winners today?
A dead heat in the last race.
Well, that isn't too bad, I guess.
No, it's half a winner anyway.
But tell me the standard of racing in Wales up to the standard in Dingle.
You got a lot more horses. Like Wales was very good. The flapping was very good there one time, but now it's dying away, and you got more horses in one race, and we got an old meeting sometimes. Like today, Dingle is tremendous racing, really.
Would you racing over? You go every week, is it?
We used to one time, and I was about every fortnight, every 3 weeks. Yeah. With the vary with them.
You'll be back again next year.
But after yesterday we weren't going to come back, but perhaps today we change our mind, we come back next year. Like.
You'll have a couple more winners yet, I guess.
It'll be very nice if we could, yes.
Thanks, Harry. And
okay.
Best of luck to you.
Thanks very much.
We have Arthur here all the way from?
South Wales. We got there's a couple of horses from, yeah. My son have got a horse here. He won yesterday, Mr. M. We're hoping for the same today.
Is he going again today?
Yes, Dingle Derby, of the big end.
Did you make any money in him yesterday?
Yes, we made a lot of money yesterday, yes.
Is this your first time in Dingle Races?
First time for me and the wife, but our sons and grandsons have been coming in now about 15 years.
And what's your impressions of it so far?
Brilliant. People are lovely, it's wonderful. Yeah. The weather's not so good, but...
well, that's Irish weather we have here.
Yeah.
A mixture of everything.
Yeah, but really nice.
This is your wife here?
My wife.
My name is Ray.
And
Ray.
Are you enjoying Dingle Races?
Lovely, yes, and the people are very friendly.
First time around?
Yes, but the family have been coming about 13 to 15 years.
Yeah. And you never thought of coming before?
Yes, but always been nervous of the ferry. Just made my mind up. I'm getting on, I'm not afraid anymore.
And you were enjoying Dingle Races?
Yes, indeed, yes.
And the sunshine is shining today for us?
Well, it was terrible yesterday, but we still enjoyed it because we won. It made it give us a bonus.
That's right. Listen, lads, thanks very much, and I hope you enjoy your trip to Ireland, and we hope we'll see you again next year. Okay.
So from now on.
Okay, thank you very much.
And thank you. Bye now.
Especially after the lovely weather we had on Friday and yesterday. But it's got the sponsorship and the generosity of the people of Dingle and also the sponsors. It would be impossible to run this meeting. But full credit is due to everyone.
You don't get any fucking credit as well.
As well. Again, it's most important to thank both Patrick Martin, Shane Connor, and also the landowner here, Sean Morden, for their generosity, particularly as we were stuck for places this morning, and Shane Connor very kindly allowed his land to be used for parking. Again, it's great to see cooperation of everybody here to help out, because without the helping hand, the racing would not continue. So again, we thank everybody who've contributed in any way to the running of this meeting here this afternoon. Of RNS Engineering, I think it's the third or fourth race in the card, put up a considerable amount of sponsorship for the most elegant mother and daughter. And of course the feature event here this afternoon is the Dawn Mills Dingle Derby over an extended 2 miles of the track. One of the few times horses will, the only time horses
Now, if we have any supporters here from Kilkenny with a spare seat going back to Kilkenny this evening, we would appreciate if they're reported here to the stand.
Again, to reiterate the sponsorship end of it, but the owner of car 89D5760, go along and move your car, is causing an obstruction. 89D5760. Just going up there, we've got Fisherman with Bernard Brendan Peoples, and horse and trainer Tommy McLaughlin from Rathmullen in County Donegal. Horses are going very well in the circuit. Make sure all of the gates are closed. All stewards start taking up their positions. Also coming out there is Lee Valley Queen, the only lady jockey in the race, G. Gallivan. Walking around there very casually, Tactic from under the rules. Brown Boy, G. Williams, the Royal Blue Silt, the White Epaulets. The conditions somewhat brighter here this afternoon. Shouldn't be that difficult to hopefully pick them up. Josh Burton rides with a change of silt. The green silt with the blue or the yellow stars. They're being called into line. Lee Valley Queen comes back into drive, and they're off and they're running in the first race. All the stewards, get the people up at the track, please. The horses are off. Going up the hill for the first time. On the inside, Oisin Kelly catch the wind along, making headway there. Also, we've got the Knave going on the wide outside. Also coming up there, Lee Valley Queen is trying to be bustled along into fourth place. Tactic is in third position, wide of that, Lee Valley Queen. Then we go to Amber's Lady, then back to Highlander. From under the rules is trying to come as well. To the rear at the early stages, Lee Valley Queen has gone back quite a bit. But coming around the home straight, it's the Knave going on for Paul Leckie on the inside. Wide of that then, and coming with a run, we've got the Stevie B with Josh Byrne. Wide of that, we've got Highlander. Between horses, we've got Catch the Wind and Oisin Kelly, and from under the rules is there. Tactic is there, and very, very wide at that then. We've got Castle View. Coming up where they get the bell, it's the Knave going on, Highlander in second place. In third place then, we've got Stevie B, and Stevie B is being followed on the inside by Amber's Lady. One that's coming from a long way back is Castle View. From under the rules has been niggled along into fifth place, going up the hill for the last time. Going on though, the Knave goes on now by 2 lengths for Paul Leckie going into the dip. In second place is Highlander. Amber's Lady's getting a good determined ride from Paul Leckie. Wide of that then on the inside. We've got from under the rules, and Lee Valley Queen is coming with a late run in sixth place. Tactic has been forcefully ridden by Eugene Gillen, but down the far side of the track, going on by 2 lengths now. The Knave goes on, Highlander, Amber's Lady from under the rules. Lee Valley Queen is snugly coming up in the wide outside to challenge for the 5th position. Going very, very well for this young lady jockey. Coming around the home straight, it's the Knave who's been there from the start. In second place, we've got Highlander. Then we go back to Amber's Lady. Lee Valley Queen is coming with a race run. From under the rules, it's going back. Stevie B's gone back. Tactic is not liking the ground. But coming up and inside the last furlong, it's the Knave and Paul Leckie. Wide of that, Lee Valley Queen is coming. Between horses, Amber's Lady, Highlander. From under the rules, doesn't seem to like the ground. But coming up to the finish, we've got it. It's the Knave. The Knave takes it in good style for another Northern victory for Christy Kerrigan. The Knave in second place, Lee Valley Queen. Third was Brown Boy. Then we go back to from under the rules, Amber's Lady, Cora, Castle View. Then back to Tactic, Highlander. In second place was number 8, Lee Valley Queen. And in third place was number 27, Brown Boy. That's unofficial. We wait the weigh-in and the judge's confirmation of the 1, 2, 3. So that was a good start for Christy Kerrigan. A good sporting owner from Sign Mills in County Tyrone. Another winner for Paul Leckie, another very established jockey going down there. Well done, Paul. Eugene Gillen goes back down. The horse mustn't have liked the ground here. Very tacky ground, I would think. So that's the first race off this afternoon. We wait the weigh-in and the judges' confirmation of the 1, 2, 3. We now proceed then with the second race in the car, the P&T Fitzgerald Pig, a 15 hands pony race, sponsored by P&T Fitzgerald, Main Street Dingle. It's also sponsored by Mortibourne Brosnan, John Joe Graney, Sheehy's Supermarket and the Brody Gate Bar. Presentation now being made. Will people get off these steps just in front of the going up and down, please? Kindly get off of it and leave people up and down. So the first of the presentations being made here, a beautiful piece of waterford glass presented by McKenna's Drapery of Main Street, a very renowned family. Brian McKenna carrying on the family tradition. Has been a great sponsor of Dingle Races down through the years, and the man standing next to me, I'll not be back again, Frankie Cardinals. So the first of the presentations they are being made to Christy and Anne Kerrigan, and also standing next to me is Frankie Cardinals from all the way from Sine Mills in County Tyrone. And Brian McKenna making the presentation. We are grateful to Brian down through the years for the continued sponsorship of this thing. I've got one of them myself. So it's great again to see the sponsorship go on. Well done to Christine Ann Kerrigan and also to Frankie Cairns, makes the long drive from Tyrone worthwhile now. And thanks to Brian McKenna again for his continued sponsorship of this. So very happy parties done back there. And don't forget Dingle Races on Saturday the 17th of August.
All the way from where?
From Clifton, County Galway.
Is the weather as good up there as it is down here?
Well, it's not too bad, but I suppose it's bad now, but we still love Dingle. We come every year. Wouldn't miss it for anything.
You had a horse in the race the last couple of days.
Myself and Mick Rinham here had Formula V, and he's unbeaten this year now, you know. I had him, and then Mick has taken him over now, and Mick is doing all the training for me. Mick is the boss now, so he's running them, and that's it.
He had a tight finish yesterday evening.
Sure, it was a great finish. It was a dead heat, but, you know, that's the way it goes. The other lads came along, Journey came from Scotland, and they deserve to win something as well. They're, you know, great sportsmen to come all the way from Scotland here to Dingle with a horse, you know.
It's a long
Mick
trip.
He's done a great job on him. Since Mick took him over, he's done a great job on him. We had him, and then Mick is the owner now of him, and Mick has done a great job on him. Like, we travelled last winter, we done a 60-mile round trip every night to feed him during the winter, and he was a pet with the young lad. And then Mick took him over now, and he's unbeatable this year. He's won in the north, he's won in the south, he's beaten all the Welsh horses and Scotch horses that's come here, you know. And we carried 12 pound extra last night, so he's a very good horse. But Mick has done a great job, and Mick Rennan from
Mick
has done a great job.
I'll move in here a little bit. Tell us a little bit about Formula.
Well, I took off of Formula V in the beginning of the year there, and we ran him above in the north, and he finished second the first time out. And we ran him again in the Consolation, and he won it. And then we took him down south, down to Bective, and he won in Bective. And we knew we had something special there when he won there, and so we took him handy. We didn't force him. Every race he came to, he done the business, and we kept saying to one another he should have got beaten sometime, and he's not bet up to yet anyway this season. So I don't know. We're going to run him today, but we didn't like to be too hard on him. 3 days in a row was a bit much.
Is he used to the heavy going like yesterday?
He's not. No, he's sooner at the top of the ground. Sooner. And I couldn't believe it when he ran so well the first day. So I was going to give him a run in the Derby, and I said no. I said I'd take a rest day tomorrow. Yesterday with him, and I No, I'm happy enough the way he went.
Are you coming to Dingle long now, Mick?
I'm not that long, it's my 4th year. Marcus here is coming for many years, but it's only my 4th year. I had a horse here 3 years ago, he finished 2nd, and I got the bug then, I said I had to come back.
Tell me the standard of racing in Galway up to down here.
The standard is very hot here, very, very hot. It's the tightest race he ever ran now was yesterday. No, and it was the only time he really was put up to him. It was a Scottish horse now, and the other horses now, they're not good enough, but there's something special about him. Barry now, he does a very good job riding him, but Stephen Curtis rode him the first day and he finished 2nd on him. And I thought, no, and Stephen just wasn't strong enough for him. He's a very good young jockey, but he just wasn't strong. He's a lazy old horse, you have to get him going. Yeah. So I gave Barry the response a go on him, and he never let him be down since.
Have you an old tip for today for us?
Oh, I don't know now. I don't know.
Big one.
I don't know. It'd be hard to know how to win now. Hard to know. I think that that horse that won here yesterday in the 2 mile, was it? What's the name of the horse?
Tic Tac.
Tic Tac. I think he'd have a fair good chance. Yeah, he won impressive here now yesterday. I was going to have a hike ahead, but I said I wouldn't. 3 days in a row is a bit much.
You'll be back again next year, will you?
Please God, yes. Please God. Please God.
And who's this man here?
Donald.
Will you be jockeying for Formula V yet?
No.
Why not?
I don't really like it.
You don't?
He loves horses, but he don't like being a jockey.
Don't like jockeying.
Do you like Dingle? You do?
Yeah.
Bit of a holiday, isn't it?
Yeah. Been coming here for the last 8 years.
You have? So you remember a lot of Dingle races?
Yeah.
He came here with Charlie Swan and Adrian Maguire. They even slept together.
Is that right?
And Peter Murphy, who is now riding for Mike Shannon and riding very well. He rode Headman here. Do you remember? He rode a double 1 year on him. And actually, I had to sleep on the floor 1 year. We were late coming, and they all had to bunk in together in the bed. James Curtin just got us a room for the night, and we all had to. We love Dingle, and we come every year, and we never missed.
That'll be memories of Dingle that he'll keep forever, yeah.
Memories of Dingle that we'll never forget.
Listen, lads, thanks very much, and good luck with Formula V, and I hope we'll see you again next year.
That's right, yeah.
Thanks very much, lads.
Yes, all the best.
So some of the jockeys in the parade ring. Could we have the rest of the horses into the parade? The numbers of the horses are 1, 5, 7, 9, 12, 15, 16. Owners have 5 minutes to get their horses into the parade ring, or else the race will... Again, the list of entries are as follows. Number 1, number 5, number 7, number 9, number 12, number 15, number 16, and number 20. That's 1, 5, 7, 9, 12, 15, 16, and 20. The starters kindly get to the start, please. Starters to the start. Starters to the start, please. And the stewards take up their positions, please. Some of the jockeys now taking up their mounts. Alan O'Keefe on Eileen's pet. John O'Mara coming in there, the yellow silk with the blue star. Rides Inspirational. Mickey Moses. Lads and Stephen Curtis, change of silk by Stephen. Now leaving the track. The horses are going to the start. Gypsy Lass going out. Being followed up by Super M. Magic Moments. Eileen's Pet. Ardent Lady and George Gordon. Josh Bourne on Pocket Rocket. Barry Garrity, I think, on number 1, Ardent Lady. So all off up to the start for the Ardent Lady.
Hey, Lisa!
Pocket Rocket. Clear the track, please. The horses will be starting off in a minute. People are still over and back on the track. All jostling for position. Yes, they're off and they're running. Eileen's Pet is very slow from the off. We picked them up with Wanty's Gold. Wide of that, then we've got Super M in second place, running third. On the rail, we've got Gypsy Lass, Ardent Ladies in fourth place in the wide outside. Pocket Rocket runs 5, Inspirational 6, Super M 7, and Eileen's Pet is the last of the 8. Going down the far on to the descent to Bean Bond. Super M from Monty's Gold on the inside. Running third in the wide outside, we've got Ardent Lady, wide of that Gypsy Lass. Pocket Rocket, and then back to Inspirational 6th place. 7 is Magic Moments, and 8 to the rear is Eileen's Pet. Coming around the home straight as they come up where they get the bell, Ardent Lady runs very wide. Running the rail on the inside, Super M between horses, Monty's Gold. Then we go back to Gypsy Lass, Inspirational. Also making headway on the inside is Pocket Rocket with Josh Byrne in the plate. Magic Moments is there, Eileen's Pet is the last of the 8 runners where they get the bell with 1 complete circuit of the course to go. Ardent Lady running very wide, Super M, then we go to Monty's Gold. Inspirational coming into the picture. Also going well there is Gypsy Lass. Inspirational runs on to take 4th and 5th is Inspirational 6 in the wide outside and making headway now. Pocket Rocket goes up to join the phrase. They go into the dip and rise to the rising ground at the far side of the track. Still going on the inside. Monty's Gold from Super M. The one moving sweetly in the wide outside is Pocket Rocket. Inspirational is going well. Ardent Lady's been asked to get about its business. Magic Moments and Gypsy Lass look to be out of it at this stage. But Pocket Rocket is on the wide outside from on the rail. We have Monty's Gold. Inspirational is coming all the time. In third place and Super M is fourth. Running fifth is Ardent Lady, Gypsy Lass 6th. Magic Moments is 7th. As they come around the far side, and a furlong to go on the inside, Monty's Glory goes on. For Archie Kelly wide of that, then we Pocket Rocket. Inspirational is going third, and then we go back to Super M4. The front three look to be the ones in charge. Monty's Gold. We got a Pocket Rocket in second place. Inspirational being niggled in third place. And Super M is trying to come with a run on the rail. Inside the distance, it's Monty's Gold. Monty's Gold from Pocket Rocket. Monty's Gold takes it for J.P. Gordon from County Donegal. In second place, we've got Pocket Rocket. In third place is Inspirational. Fourth, we've got Super M. Then we go to Ardent Lady, Gypsy Lass. Magic Moments is pulled up, and Eileen's Pet will be last to finish. So, as I saw it passing the post, this is unofficial. First. So that was the 1, 2, 3. The next race in the card will be the Open Mile Horse Race. and entries for that have closed to the off of the previous race. The third race, the Kavanagh Quarries and Plantyre Plate, sponsored by Michael Kavanagh, an open horse race. This is sponsored by Michael Kavanagh, also sponsored by Paul Quinn, Murphy's Bar, Longs Bar, Holy Ground, and Ned O'Shea Building Contractor. Goes back to County Donegal as well. And it's the winner was Monty's Gould, and the winning owner, Mrs. Sweeney, being presented with the cup by the chairman of the organising committee, Michael Sears. So that's another trophy for Donegal. Well done to the Sweeney gang. Good to see them getting a winner here. Harry Lewis to the weigh-in room, please.
In Galway 2 weeks ago, I heard. Was there a big difference between Galway and Dingle?
Very much the same atmosphere here as Galway, except Galway obviously gets better coverage than Dingle, but Dingle is superb, I think. Well ran. The weather this year tried its best to beat you, but I think he beat the weather in the end. Doesn't get the same coverage as Galway, but the same atmosphere and certainly a great buzz around the place. In town, here, good race meeting.
Did you make any bob today?
Was going rather poorly, and I met a good friend of mine from Killarney, Tom O'Sullivan, and he gave me the last two winners. And I hope my wife doesn't see this, but I hope to get involved in a horse with him for next year.
So you might have a run on Dingle Races next year?
Yeah, good man. Tom O'Sullivan was in school with him in Killarney. He came here today. I met him in Galway. He said he'd come, and he had the last three winners. He gave me two of them. It's a good judge.
Are you going to tell us the name of the horse?
Oh, it's in very early stages. Very early stages. Hopefully now, yeah.
You enjoyed the whole day anyway, Jim?
Oh, I do. I really enjoyed the races. I suppose the races and the Rans Day are the big events in Dingle. You know, the Dingle Races are unique. You can't be repeated anywhere, as I say. And in the last couple of years, the committee have got to put it really on the map, you know. And they've been superb. They work very hard. Lads out there, Mike Nelligan down at the end of the course there, you know. Doesn't get to see a race, but sticks with it all day. I think there's great credit due to the committee. Tommy or Mike Sayers, your brother, superb chairman, I think.
So we'll nearly compare with Galway eventually if we can.
Galway's great. I wish I could go away to Dingle Races. If I was living somewhere else and to come to Dingle, it'd be a bit better again, but be living here, I love it. As I say, it's Dingle Races and the Rans Day are the big days for me of the year.
Back again next year, of course.
Of course, I'll be here for the 3 days. If you make it a week, I'll be here for the week.
Jimmy, thanks very much.
Thanks, Tommy.
Right.
Oisin Kelly to the weigh-in room, please.
So the result of the previous race was first was number 15, Monty's Gould. In second place was Pocket Rocket was in second place, and third was Inspirational, number 9. So that's 15, Monty's Gould winner. 16 was Pocket Rocket. In second place was Pocket Rocket, and in third place was Inspirational. So if we go to the runners into the parade ring for the open mile race, please. Now take up their positions. Most of the runners for the mile race are in the parade ring. positions, please. The horses are leaving the parade ring. All stewards take up their positions. The open mile. All stewards take up their positions, please. All stewards to their positions and people back behind the... Most of the horses now are leaving the parade ring. Making its way out there. Mercury, J. Carroll, Josh Byrne, rides Novelina, pony from Donegal, why me? One acting up very much there is Glen Lady, Paul Hollian on this. Paul looking to get his first winner on the Dingle track. Nathan Kelly. Pat Griffin's the weigh-in room, please. Coming into line, false start. Crowley and YB. Classical Dream. The Rattler, Nathan Kelly. Glen Lady. Yes, sir. Entry to the Derby close at the off of this race. Novelina acting up slightly down there. There's a dog running on the track. If you want to get it off of the track, please. Jockey, wake up and come up with the rest of them. They're running. Mercury's one which is very, very slow. It seems to be left at the start, but the one that kicks on is Paimee. On the outside, moving sweetly on the inside has got you at last. Between horses we've got Classical Dream. And Yes Sir is to the rear and the inside. Coming up where they get the bell with one complete circuit of the course to do. On the inside, Yes Sir got you at last. Classical Dream, and one going sweetly is Novelina. As they go up and out into the dip, it's on the inside, Yes Sir going on by about 2 lengths. From in second place, we've got you at last. Novelina's running sweetly in fourth place. Then we go to Classical Dream. As they go up and into the dip and disappear for just a minute. Coming back into view, it's still out in front. Yes, sir, we've got you at last, and Ronnie Wilson going challenging on the wide outside. Novelina's going sweetly in third place. Then we go back to Classical Dream, and Mike Garrell is running on as well. Also making headway there is Mike Garrell is running into the third place. As they go down the far side of the track, on the inside, got you at last, and Novelina on the wide outside. Then Mike Garrell in third place, and then we go back to Classical Dream. The rest of the pack look out of it at this stage. Paimee is to the rear, coming around the home turn. Novelina goes down by about 4 or 5 lengths now. From in second place, we've got you at last, one running on sweetly in third place. Mike Garrell is taking that up, then we go to Classical Dream. As they come around the home bend and with a distance to go, Novelina and Josh Byrne. Mike Garrell is improving all the time on the wide outside. Got you at last, is trying to get back into the frame again. But the one in front looks to be clear as they come up to the line. Burton looks around. It's Novalina taking it. It's Novalina as they come up to the line for my girl in second place. Gotcha last is in the rail for the third place. Glen Ladies come on to take up the third place. Novalina takes it. In second place is my girl. In third place is Glen Ladies. Then we go back to Gotcha last. Also Highland Classical Dream. And just the last one then to finish would be the... Again, the cooperation of owners. Well done, Josh Byrne. The next race in the card is the local horse owners race. This race has been very kindly sponsored by Joe Ryle of R&S Engineering, and he has put up a beautiful trophy for it, a race confined to local horse owners. With 3 or 4 going to post with the owners of those horses get their horses into the parade ring, and then we move on to the feature race in Dingle, the Dawn Mills Dingle Derby. But this next race, a very good bit of ingenuity by people to get horses going in it. The R&S Engineering crew. There are 5 going to post, 1 Kinar Diamond, 2 Lisa, 3 Lisbon Ambush, 4 Mona Lee Lisa. The jockey for Lisa, we go into the parade ring or into the weighing room, please.
We have the winner here of the Barney this year, with Lisa. Where did she come from at all?
I bought her about 7 years ago up in Galway, and it didn't do much with her. But this year I decided to go on the Pony Barney. And we were lucky.
The conditions were against it though yesterday or the Friday night, but...
Yeah, but I think she liked the ground, so she went around grand.
Are you into these horses? You are in a big way.
I always was, but I never had time because I'm studying most of the time. So.
And tell us, apart from the horses, you were in studying where?
In Dublin, in the UCD, doing medicine.
Doing medicine.
Yeah.
So you'll be the old doctor around here in a few years to come.
You never know.
Tell me, you'll have another horse next year, will you, for the Barney?
Oh yeah, definitely.
2 horses.
I came third today in the horse Barney, so she did very well.
So listen, thanks very much. And
okay.
Good luck on your win. Okay?
Okay.
The old horses. Will the owners get their horses into the parade ring, please? We'll try and get this race run off as quickly as we can. Again, this race is sponsored very kindly by R&S Engineering, a beautiful trophy to be presented to the winner, Joseph Ryle from the Mal Dingle. And the committee are very appreciative that he has put up the stake money for this race and also this beautiful cup. The number 4 crowd, will I hand it back into the weighing room? Don't forget videos can be bought of the races. With the contact Mervyn, that it can be bought by purchasing them from a very, very good man at the video and game in Donegal, Mervyn Gordon. Inquiries can be made from him or else at the bar. Number 4, Mona Lee Lisa, will carry the number 6 cloth. So the people stand well back behind the railings, please, as well. Will the local horse owners get their horses into the parade ring and get them down to the start? Kerry as well in the football. So Lisa there going around. River Dancer and Del Kelly. If we could have the Spole ambush into the parade ring, please. The Spole ambush into the parade ring. The Spole ambush to the parade ring, please. People still walking over in front of the track. Would the stewards take up their positions, please? It's getting a bit ridiculous to be asking people to stand back. Again, great effort is due to this man, Joseph Ryle, for the sponsorship of putting up a beautiful, fantastic trophy here and the total sponsorship of the race. Still moving over and back in front of the track. Would they get well back, please? Back behind the railings. The stewards could take up their positions. The horse owners then for the Derby kindly have their horses ready to be brought into the parade ring, please. For the Dingle Derby, we'll try to get back on tracks. There's a dog still loose in the track. Would the owner of the dog kindly take control of this dog, please? So the local horse owners race. Again, it's great to see the Barney being revived after many, many years. The winner of that, Lisa, goes here this afternoon. They're coming into line, they're off and they're running, and the Spole ambush is the one that didn't get away that well. Coming up, we stay with the front runner. There are people running down the back in front of the track. Brian Crowley kicks on with Canard Diamond. It's Canard Diamond on the inside from Lisa in second place. Barry Garrity and Mona lead Lisa in third place. What's the distance of this race? As they go up and pass the post for the first time out on and into the country, it's Canard Diamond from Lisa. River Dancer runs on in third place, and then in fourth place we have the Spole ambushes to the rear at the early stages going on up into the dip. The Canard Diamond going on now by about 3-4 lengths from Lisa, running on very well in second place. In third place and coming into view then is River Dance. These three are about 7-8 lengths up with the rest of the field, and the Spole ambush is coming sweetly into fourth place as they go up the far side of the track. It's still out in front by 4-5 lengths is Canard Diamond from Lisa in second place. River Dance runs on third. In fourth place then is the Spole ambush, and finally back to Mona Lee Lisa to go down the far side of the track. The order is still out in front, 8-9 lengths up. Canard Diamond going on, but River Dance is coming with a good run into second place. Lisa's falling back into third place, and the Spole ambush is coming all the time in fourth place. Has a bit of work. Oh, we've got a bad fall there. River Dance is gone. River Dance is gone at the far side of the track. River Dance is gone. Coming up and where they go out into the country again. Could we have medical assistance to the far side of the track, please? The ambulance to the far side of the track. We've an injured jockey at the far side of the track. Coming up and going out into the country, Canard Diamond, where to get the belt for the last time. Canard Diamond goes on out into the country for the last time. In second place is Mona, or Lisbon Ambush running on in second place. In third place is Mona, or Lisa's running on very tired in third. And the one out of it straight away is Canard Diamond. As they go up the far side of the track, Canard Diamond has been there from the start. Going on maybe 4 or 5 lengths now up. It's looking to have this race well thrown up in distance in second place. Running on. As they go on up into the dip, it's Canard Diamond going on by 7. It's gone on by a distance now, I think, at this stage. But tracking it all the time and running on gamely is Lisbon Ambush. And these have seemed to me to be the only two that have survived. Going down the far side of the track, Canard Diamond. As they go back to the far end of the dip, it's Canard Diamond. Going on by a distance from in second place, Lisbon Ambush. And Lisa and Mona Lisa are very, very tired horses just going up the hill. But coming around the home straight, Canard Diamond going on for Brian Crowley to record his first victory of the afternoon. Brian, a very, very accomplished horseman from Cork. Has time to look around, riding hands and heels, just getting this horse up to its work. A very impressive winner, Canard Diamond. Running on well in second place is Lisbon Ambush. But coming up to the line, it's the biggest cheer of the day. It's Canard Diamond taking it by about 10 lengths in second place. And coming on inside the distance is Lisbon Ambush. And Lisa is coming around and will take the third position. Please. Horses for the Dingle Down Parade ring, please, within the next 5 minutes. So the horse is coming back there, the two finishers. Lisa's coming up to take the third place. She'll be up in some time to come. Tom McCarthy out to the announcing stand with the tickets for the draw and the Dingle Derby, please.
Please, there's an horse still on the course. Will you clear the courses? Go on, Lisa coming in there in third place.
And please, Jimmy Brady to the announcing stand immediately. The presentation now is being made for the RNS engineering plate, sponsored by Joe Ryle. The first success, Canard Diamond. Michael O'Sullivan from Canard being presented with the winning trophy. Local horse runners race. Well done to him and well done to Joe Ryle for sponsoring the race. Major race in the car, the most prestigious race in the horse and pony circuit in the country. The Milk Dingle Derby. Mike Sayers to the weigh-in room, please. The Group 1 Down Milk Dingle Derby over an extended 2 miles of the track. The following are the list of runners and riders. Number 3, Alvarin Sunset, Gary Dara. 9, Hollowed Ground. Carrie Lewis. 12 is Kinniger Man, Ronnie Wilson, carries 9 stone 12. 14 is Melissa Oisin Kelly. 17 is My Fair Lady Nathy Kelly. 20 is Only the Lonely Josh Byrne. 22 is Princess Pam, Tara O'Donnell. 25 is Songbird, P. Leckie. 30 is Lee Valley Rover. 31 is Tic Tac. Is Tic Tac, and 33 is Mr. M. So that's numbers 3, 9, 12, 14, 17, 20, 22. John Browntee's car, please. John Browntee's car. Dara Browntee's car, please. some very good horses there. Very, very testing conditions. It'll be interesting to see how they'll get on with it. They all carry 9 stone, bar Avalon Sunset carries 912. Kinniger Man carries 912, only the lonely 912. And I think all the others are on 9 stone. To the announcing stand, please. The veterinary surgeon to the announcing stand.
There goes.
$11 tickets for 11 lucky punters. Don't see it. They're just bringing them in for observation. They're just bringing them in for observation. And Tic Tac, a very impressive winner as well. That carries 912, has the experienced Eugene Gillen in the plate. Being drawn by Richard O'Mahony, Duag Camp. Hallowed Ground by Joe Peoples from County Donegal. Kinniger Man by Damien Bryan and Jonathan O'Sullivan of Scarron and Dorless Bowl. Look. By Joe Peoples of Donegal County Council. The O'Sullivan family, Gardner Dorless Bowl, have drawn Kinniger Man. Melissa has been drawn by Tom Dowling of Ballyard Tralee. My Fair Lady has been drawn by Frankie Stewart, 1 Columbian Terrace, Strabane, County Tyrone. Only the Lonely by Jim O'Connor, Ballyhay, Dingle. Princess Pam by Jim Griffin, Canardless Bowl. Princess Pam. Songbird by Charlie Lynch from Derry. Lee Valley Rover by Michael O'Connor, Strand Street, Dingle. Tic Tac by Mike Lynch. And 33 Mr. M by Mike Shea, Sparrow, Sparrow Dingle. So, a variety of owners there. The large cover. Would that bring down? So some of the horses are now being presented up in front. The first one there being led up by owner Charlie Moore. Avalon Sunset, a very, very good horse from Donegal, with Gary Darren in the plate. Gary with the black silk and the red sash. Very experienced horseman. Charlie Lynch, well known from the Moore family in Letterkenny, Donegal, the Avalon Sunset, a very, very good horse. And then coming up next, we have from Scotland, being led up by Martin Chandler, dead heated yesterday, followed round the green silk and the black sleeves with Harry Lewis from Wales in the plate. Harry's face looking very clean now. What will it be like when he comes back? The smiling Harry there. The next man up then is a man we owe great debt of gratitude to here with the help he gave us this morning from Reform County Donegal. Ronnie Wilson riding Kinniger Man, a winner here on Friday evening. This horse will, if it has the ability, has one of the best men you could have for the job on the plate. Ronnie coming back in the plate after being off injured. Going well again, good to see him back here. Melissa comes up then, and Oisin Kelly. Oisin, a champion boxer, represented his country in the Toronto Games. Took a gold medal there. Right, Melissa for Jackie Currens, the maroon silk, the white cross of Lorraine back and front. The next one then is 17, My Fair Lady and Natty Kelly. Natty, brother of Roshi. The blue silk with the gold cross of Lorraine on the back. My Fair Lady, fourth on Friday evening. And then we go to Only the Lonely and Josh Burton. This one is a penalised runner, just coming in for today. Did not run there. 22 is Princess Pam. Tara O'Donnell rides this for her father. The pink silk. And then we have coming up Songbird, being led up with Paul Leggy and being led around by his brother Robert. Should hopefully a bit of local interest in this one. Be interesting to see fitted with blinkers tonight. Paul, a very accomplished horseman, the orange silk, the white, the blue chevrons on the sleeves. And then we have an interesting runner, Lee Valley Rover, number 30. G. Gallivan rides this. The light green silk ran very well here on this afternoon or on Friday. And then an impressive winner yesterday afternoon, Tic Tac. Declan McGuigan, owner, leading it up with Eugene Gillen in the plate. Eugene with the light green silk, the light blue sleeves. This horse will lack for nothing. A very good horseman. Gillen's record in this Dingle Derby is very, very good. A good performer and has come back in good style. And finally, Mr. M coming up with M. Mosley in the saddle. The red silk with the green sleeves. Mr. M going down to the start. That's the Welsh owner there. So the sheep be gathered up. We have to wait for the ambulance as well. So an intriguing 2 miles ahead. Only the Lonely. Josh Burton rides this. Kinniger Man, Avalon Sunset, betting race, I would think. Avalon Sunset there. Hollow Crown. Songbird. called in now. Very, very shortly, they will be coming into line. The white flag is raised. They're going to be going a fair split. They're coming back into line. The white flag is raised, and yes, we've them off and running. Lee Valley Rover is one that didn't break easily, but the slight traffic problems as they come up. But they're settling down. Avalon Sunset is on the inside. Songbird, the centre of the track. Mr. And My Fair Lady's going nicely on the outside for Nadie Kelly. The bunch of horses coming up, a very nice looking thing on the inside. Avalon Sunset between horses is Mr. M. Only the Lonely, and on the outside is Melissa takes the fourth position. Mr. M is 5, Songbird 6. Then we go to Tic Tac, going up and out into the country on the inside. Avalon Sunset. Only the Lonely is in second place, and then in third place on the inside Mr. M. Wide at that. We have Melissa making headway, also coming into contention there in third place. Tic Tac moves up from the rear. Also mid-division we have Songbird, Princess Pan going back, Kinniger Man on the inside, and Lee Valley Rover is at the rear as they go around the far side. On the inside, Avalon Sunset. 3 parts of a length up on the outside, Only the Lonely. Then we go to Mr. M. On the inside then in 4th place, and tackling that we have My Fair Lady and Nathan Kelly. 5 is Melissa. Melissa's nicely placed there, won't be found wanting this one. As they come around, it's Avalon Sunset who's been there from the start. Going wide, then we've got Melissa the mare from Donegal. Then we go to Mr. M. Tic Tac and Eugene Gillen is there. Songbird is going sweetly on the wide outside for Miss Paul Leckie, getting a few reminders. Followed